feels like these people, we know them in some way, or we relate to them in some way.
Season 1 of Netflix's new romantic Western series, Ransom Canyon, is now streaming. Stars Josh Duhamel and Minka Kelly spoke to The Hollywood Reporter all about the project and their respective characters, Staten and Quinn. What made you both want to be a part of this show?
It felt like something I hadn't done before, but something I really wanted to do.
You know, I really love telling a story of a woman trying to figure things out, coming into her power and finding her self-esteem and knowing her worth and navigating these really complex relationships with the men in her life and her career and balancing those things and recognizing dysfunctional patterns and learning how and when to step out of those. I just love telling that type of story.
I said that I was aware.
I don't feel bad for you, Sam.
Yeah, well, I don't remember asking you to. You know, maybe you should tell your new boyfriend to call his son.
Look, he's being childish now.
Duhamel has recently made headlines for his off-the-grid lifestyle and the lakeside cabin he built for his family in the woods in Minnesota. He says the show's rural setting made him feel right at home.
That's one of the things that really drew me to it, was this connection to the land, connection to nature. Because I've always had that as a kid, especially. I grew up kind of out in the country. And for me going back there, I almost felt like I was going back to my childhood in a way. And now I get to see it through my kids' eyes. There's just something very lived in about this show. It feels like these people, we know them in some way. They are not perfect. My character especially is not perfect, and he's got a lot to work on. He's been through a lot, doesn't know how to deal with it, has a lot to say, but doesn't know how to say it. If we were to keep going, would I want us to get together? Yeah, but also he's got a lot of figuring out to do of himself before he's even ready for this woman, you know? She's evolved, he's not even close.
The series comes after the wildly popular show Yellowstone aired its series finale at the end of last year. The stars weighed in on why they think viewers are drawn to Western dramas. People have called this show the next Yellowstone. Why do you think fans of Western series will love the show?
When you look at television for the last 10 or 15 years, it's been a lot of representation of like the parentheses of the country, when there's like a whole middle part that is probably really excited to see their landscapes, you know, and to see themselves on television. I think maybe that might be why there's a big appetite for it. I wonder, I could be wrong. What do you think?
That's really well put.
Thanks, bye.
For all the latest TV news, head to THR.com. For The Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Tiffany Taylor.